Okay, everybody, it is time to get back to the Little War Game shenanigans. We just had the awesome tournament. I'm going to go through all of my progress in that tournament and what happened to me. So we'll start off with, so it was me versus Aster in the first round. Don't look at this. Don't look at this. This is, what happened afterwards, but it's me versus Aster in the first round, and I didn't save all 3 games, but I saved 2 of the games. So that's what we're going to see today. We're going to open up a production tab, we're going to speed up to like 2 times, and we're going to just watch what happens with me in the tourney. Is this Aster? Yeah, this is Aster sending out 2 workers to proxy me. Yeah, this is a fun game. Our workers pass each other. What? And I don't even notice? That's so fucking poggers, man. I didn't know that until right now. That's crazy. And I'm over here building my racks. And this proxy could have cost me the game because it meant that I had a racks unit coming out of over here and a racks unit coming out of over here and a racks unit coming out of over here. Look, even his first raider starts earlier. Oh man, this is tense. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Oh my god. And can you believe I lost this series? So I'm already taking damage on my 1 raider. He has 2 raiders out, so he's just gonna right click on the barracks, and that's what he's gonna do. And crucially, he just fights my workers here, and then I get away without losing too many. So I'm able to get that one out, and then he takes a ton of damage on his raiders in that fight. So now he's basically in like a compromised position. And he has more raiders, so what am I gonna do? He has more raiders, and I'm bringing this raider in from over here, and we fight. And it's going. Oh. And it goes off. I think I trade 2 workers for 3 workers for 5 raiders. And I lose another raider carelessly, but by this point I have 3 raiders and he has 0. So he's producing 1 raider at a time. I don't know why he's not producing another raider. He makes a barracks at home. Oh no, this is not looking good for our blue player. And crucially, we have that. Oh, and I flash on top. And can you believe I lose this series to this level of... Oh my god. I'm such a loser player, and I have to play Aster again later. Okay, we're gonna speed through this. Game is over, I won in the raider fight. And now, what's gonna happen? Who's gonna do what? Whoa, he makes that. I love this game. Whoa. And this is in the tournament, fellas. So I have to go through and tap his little buildings and fight his raider. And try not to get surrounded. Because if these raiders get surrounded, that's GG for me. And he holds on for a while, but eventually just I out-raider him. Okay, so now we're on game 3, I think, because I didn't save game 2. So this is game 3 on Richmond Park, and I think I pick up game 1, but then I lost game 2. It was on Ravaged. I think it was just I cheesed too hard. I was cheesing too hard in the beginning of the tournament. I went 2 Raiders, and then like he had 3 Den on a castle, and a castle. So we're gonna press F8. We're gonna put the production tab on. We're gonna see that it's just workers and houses and things of that nature being made. I'm proxying to my little proxy's content, and I'm going a bad build. I don't like this build. I'm going 3 Den, I think. And I like miss out on production cycles at points during this game. Look, I'm not producing right now, and I have the gold for it. I should be fighting the workers here, because he's producing to counter me. I should be keeping the workers occupied as I'm doing now. I should be killing workers. But I'm not. I'm just, he transfers out the healthy workers and I get surrounded and then I fight and then I get out of there. Look at that. Look at that. Look, you see. Do you see? Do you see? Trapped in between a house and a ledge. Today, about 20 units, 14 units, figure out what it means to be alive during the coronavirus quarantine. 3 units, 2 players. And don't that always seem fucked up though? It's like players, like really, like that's what you're gonna call us? Like it's a game to you? Like it's a game to you? Like we're just players, we're just playing a game, like at the house for some reason. And trade tons of unit damage for it. And this game gets meaty. I like this game. He knows how to play on a low econ scenario. He's not making workers. You don't need to make workers. What's a worker? And I'm just massing up my units, getting up wolves, and am I gonna get surrounded? No. Is he gonna get counter attacked? Perhaps. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Whoa! What? Oh, he drops the tower. This tower is going to be incremental landing damage throughout the rest of the game. I can't believe that I don't just back off and make a second base here. That would have saved me the game, because this guy doesn't know how to play a macro game, as will be shown by later games. Oh man, I'm spoiling the whole series, but playing Aster is fun though. He knows how to micro. Okay. What? Whoa! Tower goes up. I think I'm gonna speed through the rest of this game because I basically just fail. And he gets the second base up, and I think I could have just expanded. I think I should have expanded here. Because he had a second base up. But I just committed to the attack. Like, committed over the middle. I think I stayed in the game crazy long too, when like I shouldn't have. Look, at the snakes are just pelting down on my Yep. And he's even getting upgrades behind this crazily. I would just be pumping units if I were him. Yeah, he's not making the upgrade, he just has the upgrade facility. And he's waiting for another advantageous fight under the tower, which I'm gonna give him right now. Or just a fight over here, not in the tower. But he has enough units now to just kill all my wolves, and then the werewolf isn't that scary. But I come around, taking massive damage from the tower. I should have stayed on the tower there, fought, or something. I don't know, I guess he had too many units. And yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, no way. And I'm gonna lose all my units here. And it's pretty much over. He just... And I say GG, even though he might have just left his units at home and let me expand. Who knows? I think I overestimated Aster at first. I should have just played a macro game. So that's me going down. That's the third game. That's me losing. Uh, 2-1 to Aster. And then Aster goes on to lose 0-2 to RTS guy. And I go on to win 2-0 versus Volticus. So that's the games we're gonna... I just spoiled it. But that's the game we're gonna go into now. Me versus Volticus. Right? Yeah. Yes. Indeed. We're gonna have some of our water. Water, as you'll know. Very good. I'm gonna 16 times through these games. They were, I just won. I won really hard, and then I won after, and then I won before. GLO HF. Yes, indeed. That's how I feel as well, most of the time. Volticus making 1 racks on the top of Zeram, while I go 2 racks at home. This tournament is so ridiculous. It's just 2 racks every game. 2 racks, 2 racks, 2 racks, 2 racks, and if they go FE Wolves, well, you're fucked. Whoa, they flash after me, but I keep running, and I keep running, and then I have the more raiders. I lose the raider, but then win later. He's making another raider. I'm just gonna chill out because he makes another racks, but he's late, so he has late production, and I win in the flash fight. Volticus goes GG. Okay. And then we get into the interesting games. I'm not even gonna show this. I only saved one of the second match that I did with Aster. I wonder what this game looks like. I think I just sort of drag it out because I went 2-0 versus him when I played him the second time. Yeah, so this is just sort of like all of the information at once of the tourney. Here's game 2 versus Volticus. As I said, I won hard, I won really hard, and then I won after, before, at breakfast, at lunch, at dinner, in the swamp, in the proxy. Volticus going for a proxy. I think he gets found out or something. But yeah, Volticus going for the really early proxy. Or, I think at the correct time proxy. Who knows? His racks is before mine, somehow. I think, is he cutting workers? Yeah, he's cutting workers. That's why he has so much money. And then I send out my raider. He sends in his soldiers, and I'm just like, fuck, what do I do now? And I get a surround. Boom, I get a surround, and then I send back all the injured workers. Then I send in the raider from before, who went, like, smashing that out, going down towards his base. Oh, and I lose a worker. There's no need to have any worker left at this point, but it's just sloppy play. And then I bring all the workers, because that's the strat at this point in the game. That's the strat, is just bring all the workers. And then, and then I'm poking and prodding, trying to kill the soldiers by not letting them get too many shots off on me. And that's my 2-0 versus Volticus. How do you do that? Whoa. So now we're gonna load up. Now first we're gonna look at the bracket, because this is gonna show a really sad story. So I go 2-0 versus Volticus, and then I go up against Aster again for another set of games. Oh my god, I only saved one, but I won the first game versus him by just dragging it out and letting him macro and letting me macro and macroing better. In the bottom right, the pleb of all plebs, Physic Scan, with his shiny mineral getting workers. In the top right, with his workers, Aster. Aster. What a guy. Let's speed through this part. He's not making a worker. He's making a castle first, but that means that his workers get supply block. So he makes the house too. Oh man. And he's going 3-den here. So I'm just on 1 racks here, seeing this, and I'm like, oh yeah, time to expand, and that I do. And then I get a worker, get out of there, maybe get another worker. No, I get out of there. And now he's defending, so I can't get another worker. What a game. What a time to be alive. 2019 quarantine tournament. What? Which way are they gonna go? Come on. Fight him. Fight him. They fought him. And I pick my third over here because I'm just like, okay, he's not going to scout the whole map. And of course, he doesn't scout the whole map, but he does scout here. So he knows how to scout at a basic level. And now I'm defending here, and I have my units, but he doesn't even fight. He could have tried to force in there. Like, I had prepared a choke to fight with the workers and the archers, but I think he could have forced through and did some worker damage there, because what do I have other than just workers to defend with? I think I could have walled off completely, and that would have made a good save of it if it had been like Daz or AC trying to fight me there, but instead he just goes home. He takes the third, But it's not like a good third where he's making workers. It's a third where, like, he has the money because he hasn't been macroing and spending his money on wolves. Sorry, I feel like I'm really digging into my opponents here. That's rude. I would never want to do that. But just, you gotta crush the basest little wargame players with your top strategies. You have to crush the base, simple-minded little wargame fanatics with your top strategies. That's what you gotta do. Okay. Are we really gonna continue this? I'm mining on 3 fronts. Yay, I cleaned up the wolf. That goes yum yum in my tum-tum. That's good, that's good. Oh, we're on 16 times. I don't think this is 16 times speed. That would be much faster. It's just the lag makes that as fast as 0. And then I'm just gonna kite forever. Kite forever, the movie. And he's gonna let me kite forever. He's not gonna jump on top of his units. But I don't think he has enough units to jump on top of anyway. I just... And then oh no. Oh no, this looks good. Then I kite the workers. And I'm one-shotting workers at this point. I think I need less archers to one-shot workers. But I have enough. For sure. More than enough archers to one-shot. And I think it's GG at this point. I think I clean up a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of buildings before he calls GG. At 16 times. With the lag 100% on. Is he gonna do a run by to my main now? And he boxes it all. He's gonna win, guys. He's gonna... Oh wait, no, it's... No. It's looking like the end here for Aster. It's looking like the end. Oh, you gotta pay attention. What if I had lost my entire army right there? Just right-clicked on the castle. He tries to catch me out, but I'm too quick. And I think that was game 2. Whoa. I need some, like, dance music right now or something. Something fast. I'm gonna go play saxophone later. Now we get to the interesting games. I only saved one. Wait, no, I saved. Okay, and then we go to this series. I lose in this series, but it's as far as I make it. But I made it into the second phase of the tournament, so I'm just proud of that. Of which I've saved 2 games. Yeah. Me versus Human. Human known for the crazy strats, the what? You can do that in Little War game? That's his approach to the game. This is, I think, game 1? The map pool was pretty dope on this series. No Jade Wadi, no Silent Fjord. I made sure of that, and he said no Ravaged and no Ravaged. So double no Ravaged, because in this tournament, if you don't recall, what you had to do was if you wanted to ban Ravaged, you had to veto Ravaged twice. If you wanted to play Ravaged twice, you could do that. So it's just a meme that Ravaged is so popular right now that it was twice in the tournament pool. Because it's that good. Because it's that good. But no, Human banned Ravaged twice. Did it. I said Human as I went over to me. Expand. You know, my name is really simple. It's just because there's this guy, Visix. You can look him up. He's on YouTube, Bad Administrator. He's a League of Legends rapper. And he's really, really good. I like him a lot. I used to play League back in the day. So my username VisixFan is I'm just a fan of Visix. This guy, the administrator, who makes League of Legends raps. I really like his Teemo one. I really like all of his old school ones. Mundo, I did that as a class project. I stole the words and used it to make a class project, and I changed the name so it could be like because it's a song and it goes like Mundo never signed up for this. You know, Mundo, the character from Riot Games League of Legends. Mundo didn't think Mundo be a corporate drone as a kid. Mundo come from the skids, work hard to get out, go to college, get a license and a doctorate. Yeah, and I did that in class because I thought I was like a rapper and I thought it was really cool. Oh, and the worker there. Oh, and I separate from the worker instead of chasing it down. And that's going to give time for the raider to come. I need a hero. I'm holding on for a hero till the end of the... Oh, and it saves it. The little worker gets out. Yeah, but I think I'm going to win this fight. Yeah, if you flash first, you win. What happens if you flash second after, though? Why does it say that we have so much gold? We don't have this much gold at this point in the game. I don't think. Yeah, there's no way he has that much gold. I don't recall what happened. Oh, that happens. That's brutal. I played too rough. GG. What am I even gonna do against him, though, because he has that wall off? He kills a raider, but he trades it out for his own raider. Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do at this point. He has less raiders in the raider war. Does he have a second? No, he's getting priests over here. And I think he's gonna pop this raider out. But it's not gonna do too much damage. Yeah, it's looking bad. 27 to 30 supply. And I can just flash over this wall and harass his workers at will. I lose a raider here, but I have 2 more coming in. Full health. Full health raiders. Not to flex on you, but... And I flash all the raiders in, and then I deny the building watchtower, and then I get the archer, get the fucking archer. Come on, get the archer. Yeah, I got the archer. And then I can go back around to his gold. and just harass him endlessly to the end of days. And there's nothing he can do. And Player Human is revealed. Player Human has been eliminated. Ooh, that's game 1 on Xenos. Man, all the maps sound so cool today. Ooh, look. Rhinus versus Destroy calling the chat little LCG. Who's gonna win? I think... Oh no. What? Who's gonna win? I think the Catapult wins. Yeah, the Catapult's gonna win there. It takes multiple to kill the Priest, though. Crazy! My games were such trash from this tourney. Was that the only one I had saved? No, I also have Human versus Physics Fan on Richmond Park. But this isn't the good game! I didn't save the game that was streamed. I guess it was streamed, so you probably saw it on stream. You can find it in the VODs in Itano or Zhao's stream. Yeah, the good game. It was on Village of Guards. We both went First Expand. And then into Wolves, but he got Archers and like Ballista at some point, and I got Dragons, and it was just this really crazy game, and I tried to take the center expansion even. It got that late in the game on Village of Guards, so it was just crazy. Yeah, so we're gonna do this game instead on Richmond Park's AA4. Richmond Park. What a nice name for Oh no! Back at it again with whatever vans. With the existing vans. Whoa, lag is causing this. Yeah, he has to like cut a worker or something to make a house that early. And now he's going 1 den. While I go 2 racks. And oh, this game is sick too! I forget how sick this game is. This game is sick, I just get bullied. Oh man, this game is gonna be fun. I try and do the block there with the worker to like block him in. I get the damage off, but then he's getting the damage off too. Oh, and I catch all these wolves out, and he has to wall off. And what is he gonna do here? I got all his wolves that were out. Is he gonna make a tower? What's he gonna do? Oh my god. He made a tower. Called it. I do so many stupid things this game. I should just be expanding and macroing, and I'm focusing on being aggressive. And he's back here, already making his fortress. He's got the dragons locked in as that tech tree option. He blocks off again, so I can't flash in. I get the house, but what am I gonna do? He has so many houses. And the tower is coming up, so what am I supposed to do? And the tower goes up, and the houses are cancelled. Crazy. Does he make a new house there? Yeah, he does. Dragon's Lair going up. I'm trying to get around the back. Almost knocked over this water onto my phone. I'm gonna move this water. If my life depends on it, I'm gonna put the game on half speed and move this water. Whoa, now it's 2 Dragon's Lairs, and I didn't even get the scout off. I should have scouted. But now I'm getting archers, and I'm trying to... I really should just run in here, because I can trade these units out for workers. I really should be going around the back here, and just killing the watchtower. I don't know what I should be doing here while he's transitioning to dragons, but I should be being more aggressive than I am. Especially before that Dragon's Lair goes off and cuts off the access to the watchtower. It's just so hard to say because he's walled off so well. Human is such a tricky player. I'm getting up my third. And I'm still firing even though it's been destroyed. And he walls off again. This is such a crazy game. He's just walling off and walling off and walling off. Oh my god. And he's getting dragons up. What am I gonna do? He's gonna have so many dragons. And why am I on half speed? Come on. Boom, the first dragon is out. And he's just gonna fire from there. And I'm gonna have to pull back with all of my workers, losing some. Pull back with all of these workers. Pull back with all of these workers. Barely get any damage off on him despite all of that. He's just being a beast right here. He's just being a beast. And he has these fucking ones coming over here, doing massive damage on 3 stacks of, a 3 stack of workers. Focusing down workers, focusing down this castle, coming back in, coming back in. He's like tearing me apart. He's tearing me apart from my sinners. And trying to avoid damage there. And he just keeps on pulling and pulling. I think he's supply block. Yeah, he's supply block. But he has money. Whoa. I don't know. Is he gonna... I tried putting up a tower, but... worker kill. And he keeps on firing on workers as he gets out of there. This game is not looking good for me. All I have is these archers, and there's not enough archers to fight the dragons in a one-on-one fight. And I get the towers up to try and get some security, but even that doesn't help out that much. He's gonna have to tear down all of my buildings. Bristling. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I have to cancel that worker. And you could just as easily dart into here and try and engage. He allows me to get some free damage on here, but in return he's killing the workers. 15 units, 15 workers lost at this point out of me. Jesus Christ, I didn't even see all of those go down. That's terrible. That's what won him the... Well, who knows who won the game. But it's just not looking good for blue player me here. Get under these dragons, kill one, do damage to the second. Crazy. Yeah, but he's just getting around more worker kills. He's one-shotting them. Yeah, this is just not looking good for our army player. Oh no. I've only lost one archer so far, so he hasn't been engaging my archers head on that much at all. He's lost 6 dragons, but in return he's got 22 workers and 1 archer. So, who can say who's ahead, but he does have a functioning third, while I do not. That's the role of positioning and map in the game. Yeah, so he's gonna go over here and kill my third. But it hasn't been functioning for a long time now. Anyways. Yeah, so that's the gist of it. So basically, guys, what we're getting into here, he's found my racks. He can probably take a straight up fight against my army. He can feel that I'm moving out, so he moves out as well. I'm trying to push. This is like my last effort. But it's just not gonna happen. Look at what he's got back here in reserves. He's been building this for a little while to deal with my ground force. No werewolves in it, but he doesn't need them yet. And he's just gonna get a dope surround. Yeah, and it's not looking good for our blue player here. Blue is getting beaten up by the red swarm, and it's gonna be GG. And that basically sums up my series versus I won game 1 with some Raider cheese, and then I lost the macro games to what he was doing. You know, so that basically sums up my journey through this tournament. I went down 1-2 versus Aster, went up 2-0 versus Volticus, beat Aster 2-0 on the comeback, got into the tournament, played versus Human and lost 2-1, of which we don't have the tournament game here, which I would like to go over too, but I'm sure somebody has it. I'll get to it at some point. Okay, so that's been awesome. It's been really great being here with you guys. Yeah,